Hey, thank you for coming back to watch another one of my videos. And yes, today I would like to talk to you about these. Another gaming headset from EKSA. This is the EKSA E1000 WT gaming headset. This is a wireless headset, or wired, depending upon what you wish. But yes, it is wireless, and it's a non-Bluetooth wireless headset. More on that in just a moment. First, let's take a look around the headset itself. Primarily made out of plastic. You do got some steel reinforcements here for the adjustment bands. And the ratcheting system is pretty decent. It will loosen up a little bit over time. Now, on each side of the ear cups, they got this fake metal plate here, which I think looks kind of cool. Right here, this little outline of the metal plate, that's the RGB lighting. Yes, it is an RGB gaming headset. The microphone does fold down, and it is slightly bendable, and it folds back up. Each cup is marked with right and left. You do get a lot of good padding on here, and it's covered in, I guess, that pleather stuff, or PU leather. And they're very comfortable. My ears didn't get hot or sweaty or anything like that. And with the padding and stuff, it does cut out quite a bit of the room noise. Now, they do not tilt up, down, or side to side. They are a fixed type headphone. And on the right side, right here, is how you charge them from USB Type-C. And on the left ear cup, you got the volume switch, you got your ENC button, and your power button, and a 3.5mm port. So also in the box, you do get a instruction manual. Now with the buttons, some of them are multifunction, and so if you want to pause the video right now to see what like the power button, the mic button, and the volume thing does, go ahead and pause it, and so you can read them, because I'm not going to go through all that, because, you know, that'll probably take, like, it'll be a 30-minute video. Also in the box, besides these, you get a nice velour-type carry bag, which does sense up, so you can carry these around with you wherever you go. You do get a charging cable, which is USB-A to USB Type-C. It's not that long. I would say maybe about a good 8 inches long, and that's about it. And you do get a cable, so you can plug it into the headset and use it that way. But these are TRS, or TRRS type on both ends, meaning see the 3 black rings in there? So if, say, your desktop PC has the 2 separate 3.5mm ports, one for headphones, one for microphone, you're going to have to get something like this, which is an adapter. Notice how there's 2 black lines on there. Basically, what you would do is plug this TRRS, and this adapter converts it down to TRS. Okay, so keep that in mind. You do get this little quick card here. So pause it if you like to read it. And you get the USB dongle. And just underneath the triangle part right there, there's a little black dot. That's a little blue light to let you know once you plug it in and stuff that it's connected to the headphones and power's running through it. It is a USB Type-A plug for this dongle. And that's pretty much it. Now the dongle, or the headset I should say, uses a frequency of 2.4 gigahertz. So it's a non-Bluetooth headset, once again. So if you're like, hey, it's not connecting to my Bluetooth, yeah, it's because it's not Bluetooth. And let's see. It does have 7.1 surround sound built into the headphones themselves. And the microphone uses EKSA's Voice Pure ENC, which is electronic noise canceling. So basically what that means is it's going the software inside is going to distinguish your voice from things like fan noise, maybe a telephone going off. If you got the heat running, it'll supposed to detect that and only let your voice through. Now you can get up to 36 hours of runtime on this. Okay, that's with the lights off. So that is pretty cool. Now, if these do go dead, a 10-minute charge will give you 3 hours with the lights off of runtime. It takes roughly about 2.5 hours to fully charge it from these things dying out on you. They do use 50 millimeter drivers, and the frequency response on that is a 20/20 or 20 hertz to 20 kilohertz. It is an omnidirectional microphone, meaning it's going to pick up noise from every single direction. And they boast less than 30 milliseconds of latency on these. And that's pretty much it about the specs. I mean, they do have voice prompts. Let's see if my microphone will pick this up.
Power on.
It'll say power on.
Power off.
And power off. Also, when you turn them on, there you go. That's the lights. That's pretty good. So I'm not going to turn the lights off for you to see. But that's what the lights look like. And you can definitely turn those off if you like. You don't have to have them turned on. And let me just shut these off. Okay. So without going any further, let me show you the test video on this. And I might even throw some more charts like this in there for you. Some, charts or pictures or something to give you a little bit more information about these headphones. All right, here's the test video, and I'll be right back with my final thoughts. Okay, so right now you are hearing the microphone from the EKSA E1000 WT gaming headset, and to prove it to you, there you go. Currently I have the ENC turned on, and let me see, where is it? And let me turn it off, because I do got the heat running. Okay, the ENC is turned off, and let me know if you hear a difference, if you can actually hear the heat in the background or not. Now I'm going to turn the ENC back on. You press and hold the microphone button 3 seconds to either turn the ENC on or to turn the ENC off. You click it once to mute the microphone. So no, there's no mute function when you fold it up. Instead, you click the microphone button one time. Now I'm going to talk quiet, just ramble on, and the microphone should be back on. And yes, there are voice prompts. It says microphone on, microphone off, ENC on, ENC off every time you hit the function. Now I'm going to stay quiet and mute the microphone just to see if any noise comes over the microphone. Okay, I muted it, unmuted it, and you tell me, how good does it sound? Me personally, I think the microphone sounds really, really great. All right, let's get back to the rest of the video. One thing I forgot to mention in the first half of this video and the second half of the video, so I actually recorded this after I did everything.
when it comes to latency, I really didn't notice much of a latency while playing games. I mean, if you're really paying attention, you'll see the latency. Otherwise, put them on. Once you get used to the headphones being on your head and you start playing your game, you're not really going to notice any form of latency with the 2.4 gigahertz signal, unlike some Bluetooth headphones where you definitely see a little bit or hear or notice some type of latency. With these, I really didn't notice it unless I was really and truly looking for it. All right, now back to the rest of the video.
Okay, so what do I think of the EKSA E1000 WT gaming headset? I like them. Even though there's some quirks about it. First of all, right out of the box when you put them on, yes, you do get the 7.1 surround sound automatically turned on. You can change that if you want. You can turn it into stereo mode if you want. The 7.1 surround sound is very, very good. Okay, it does work. It works really well. It's a little weird listening to music with the 7.1 surround sound on. Try it if you don't believe me. The stereo function when you're listening to music or just TV, great. So there's that. Secondly, since they don't move, they don't tilt up and down or side to side, it might be a little weird feeling on your head. What I found what works is once I get the ear cups and my ears in them, I push the headband forward a little bit and it seems to set a little bit better on my ears and on my head. It's a lot more comfortable and it just feels better. Like I get a better fit that way. So don't be afraid if you have to move it back or move it forward. Go ahead and do that. Play around with it a little bit. Otherwise, it's still a really good fit. I mean, they do jiggle a little bit when you put them on your head because there's the inward pressure or the inward tension, I should say, isn't the strongest. But it's there. It's good enough to keep them on your head and everything. And like I said earlier, my ears did not get warm or sweaty. I should say hot. You do get a little warm. But my ears never got sweaty using these. Now, the overall sound. The bass is there. You get a tiny bit of a rumble out of it. I think the overall sound is more of a flat response, if you will. Or let me put it this way. I think they tuned it a little bit more for the mid-range and high-end than the low-end bass and here. The bass is there. It's still there. You could definitely hear it, whether you're playing a game or listening to music or watching movies and YouTube videos. But it's not going to be like tickling your ears bass heavy. Okay, you'll get a little bit of a rumble here and there, and you're like, okay. But it's more mid-range and high-end. And the mid-range and high-end are both crystal clear and crisp in these. I mean, you can hear someone racking up their guns, footsteps, all that good stuff. So it is an overall good sound right from the box. But if you really want to enhance this, the audio reproduction, definitely download the EKSA drivers that you can from their website. It's an app that you can download. There's some preset EQ settings for this. Personally, I like the movie mode in the app. Okay, I tried all of them. The movie mode for me and the presets is the best sounding one out of all of them. Okay. You can even do a customized one. There's, a graphic EQ on there. You just slide it up and down and get in. If you really want to do your own sound and audio reproduction, you can do that and within the app. And it's awesome. You can also turn on and off the ENC for the microphone in the app. The app really does enhance these headphones. And I'll leave a link to that down in the description below. I might even do a separate video about the app. I don't know yet. But yeah, the EKSA E1000 WTs, definitely worth getting. And it's definitely worth downloading the EKSA app to power these, because trust me, when you download that app and you turn it on and you get it all hooked up and you start playing around with it, you're going to hear a huge difference in audio reproduction, okay? The one thing I will say first, though, if you do download the app, make sure this is plugged in and turned on. The app is turned, that you got it up and running before you start gaming or anything else, okay? Alrighty, if you happen to like this video, please give it that thumbs up. If you haven't done so already, please subscribe to my channel and don't forget about that notification bell. If you haven't done so, or it would really help me out a lot if you were to share this video and maybe a few more of my others on all of your social media. And until the next video, you, your friends, your family, and yes, even all of your pets, you all have a great day. I'll see you in the next video.